So basically, what I'm hearing you say is that even Western society and, the Western constructs don't actually understand the mind or the heart,
I think
even
that,
though they
yeah,
they they hold it up as the supremacy of knowledge, like the mind, the rationality.
the rationality, and in some places there's a lot of really good work where people do that, and they're challenging sort of, those sort of dominant, hegemonic kind of, processes and knowledge systems. But I think that, if we're looking at the origins, and which I've done, I mean, I've done all three of my degrees back to back in sociology. And, I was really stuck because I thought, well, I've learned these methods and I understand them, and everything from qualitative methods to, survey research, I mean, all of it, right?
Mhm.
And and I think about where did they come from? So these epistemologies that we use to get at the ontology, who put those forward? And so I had to spend time in that space thinking about, okay, so if these are the founding thinkers that have put these ideas forward, and I say founding thinkers deliberately, I think, like, what are their worldviews? What were their value systems? Because they don't resonate with me. And so that was part of, the work I was doing, and even putting forward, in the book. It's still slightly underdeveloped, but I have a commitment to put some ideas forward. I don't know when, but on responsive research. And because I was looking at these dichotomies, and it's like it is possible to integrate those things. And I'm relying on the work of Dorothy Smith. She's just passed away and is an adjunct in our department, and Linda Smith's work, on decolonizing methodologies in order to try to get to that point. Like, is it possible? Right? And how can we do our research better, to provide worldviews? And that's not saying that you don't have your scientific methods or social scientific methods. Indigenous methodologies are different, and there needs to be space for that. But how can you work, in a way that brings these things a little bit more, together, if we're talking about interconnectedness?